So one of us survives.
The gun barrel aimed at the enemy. The officer suddenly raised his hand to halt. A German soldier emerged from the trench, holding a Christmas tree while singing, "Walking Slowly Along Death's Edge." To everyone's surprise, the Allied forces laid down their weapons. Bagpipes replaced gunfire. Applause echoed between the trenches. As the song concluded, both sides began waving greetings.
Good evening, Germans, but we're not English, we're Scottish.
The battlefield atmosphere quietly transformed. Officers from 3 nations met at center, exchanging salutes and reaching agreement. A Christmas truce was declared tonight. The clink of champagne glasses illuminated the gloomy trenches. Flare rockets ascended like holiday fireworks. Soldiers cheered excitedly. Emerging from their fortifications, here stood no enemies, only homesick ordinary men. One soldier shared his long-cherished chocolate with his counterpart, who in return offered his personal flask of liquor. They exchanged photos of their families, strangers who were once enemies, now reunited like old friends. Everyone gathered together, bowing in prayer at the battlefield center, hearts hardened by war, finding momentary peace. As midnight bells tolled, they reluctantly returned to their posts, glancing back repeatedly at parting, knowing daylight would bring battle again. A Scottish soldier dug alone, searching for his fallen brother. German rifles raised to fire, until a veteran approached, waving white cloth. Officers from both sides reconvened, reaching another agreement to send the dead home in dignity. Most surprising of all, they began playing football on the battlefield. Yesterday's mortal enemies, now arm in arm, sharing strong spirits, as if war had never existed. The officers discussed post-war plans, promising to visit each other's countries. Suddenly, a German officer rushed in, bearing urgent news. German artillery would bombard the position in 10 minutes. He invited them to take shelter in German trenches. Shells rained precisely on French positions. All faces turned grim amid explosions. Thanks to German warning, they'd narrowly escaped death. The Scottish officer immediately reciprocated, inviting Germans to relocate. As British forces were preparing counterattack, both sides exchanged positions again. Through this extraordinary cooperation, a miraculous zero-casualty day unfolded. In this fleeting peace, deep friendships took root. But news of the truce reached headquarters. A staff officer stormed the front line, ordering soldiers to shoot any visible Germans. Rifles raised and aimed, yet fingers hesitated on triggers, finally firing warning shots skyward, hoping Germans would flee. The enraged staff officer screamed commands, forcing obedience through threats. A single gunshot rang out, and a life vanished instantly. Newfound friendships torn apart by military orders. The gunshot shattered the fragile peace and crushed the soldiers' hopeful hearts.